huge. My buddy's calling a bit. Uh-oh. Good morning, Harley from Knowlton North. Wife and I are back up to camp. It's been, I don't know, another 3 weeks probably. It's middle of October. It's my wife's girls' weekend. She has a bunch of her women friends up here, and I don't know, I just try to keep track of them for a couple days. Yeah, it looks like we might have missed the peak of the fall color up here already. It's 2 weeks before opening day, and I'm not thrilled about all the women being up here for 3 days yelling and screeching that close to hunting season, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to bother them too much. I brought my trailer up. I'm gonna take my tractor with a bush hog home for a couple weeks. I got some bush hogging to do for my business down there, so I'm gonna use that. I asked my buddy if he wants to use it for the winter. If he doesn't, I'm gonna leave it home. If he wants it, I'll bring it back. I gotta bring a trailer back anyway to get the mower, and I might take the gator home. My son-in-law wants to, he bought a seat for the back of the gator he wants to put in. So we'll see about that. If we do that, we don't have anything to work with, is the problem. So anyway, supposed to rain to 1 o'clock. It wasn't supposed to rain at all. Now it's gonna rain from now to 1 o'clock, like 3 hours. So I gotta mow and bush hog. I'm gonna go now and change out all the cameras. I got 2 new cameras, my Guide Pro. I like those. They have great sound and they seem to work decent. The only thing is the button where the on and off and set is, to me, is kind of half-assed. But sometimes I set them and leave them in set and don't turn them on. But they have great video and they have great sound. And I bought a bunch of new SD cards. The fellow that does my editing for me told me that the card should be above 80, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. I'm not technical. So most of the cards I just bought are 100 to 120. A lot of my old ones, which I should be getting rid of anyway because they are old, are a lot slower, and he's having trouble editing stuff. So I'm going to go do some of that, film a little bit. But I'm just going to be fighting around for a couple days while my wife parties down. I might try to start a fire later, but man, we have had so much pouring rain up here that I don't know, man. This wood's probably soaked, but if I can use a few pieces from inside to get it warmed up, maybe I can get it going. Because once you get the fire going, it'll dry the stuff as you put it on. I might clear a little brush too off the sides of the trails out behind the camp. We're trying to get evergreens in there to block us from the road. We cleaned a lot of the maples and popples out 2 or 3 years ago, but they're starting to sneak back in, as you can see. So I'm going to clean those out. But the evergreens are really starting to come along. Chloe, my granddaughter, and I planted about 25 up on the banking up there a couple of years ago, and probably, I don't know, 15, 18 of them survived, and they're just starting to grow. So in a couple of years, you can't see it from here, but way up on the edge there, that'll fill in the side of the road. I might bring some loam in sometime and put a little berm right there in front of those 3 or 4 Christmas trees we planted. Add a couple to that. I'm seriously thinking about putting some metal posts in and putting a chain across each end of the driveway. I didn't really want to do that, but I don't know, things seem to start being a little bit different up here. There's a lot of people around. Sometimes that's better. I mean, most of the people around are like us, are up here for reasons to get away from the shit show. Alright, So we come in last night and there was a mouse running along the outside of the wall here. So I put some traps down for them. I'm also gonna put a couple buckets. And I put a little video on it. Nobody really was interested in it, but if you put a 5-gallon bucket, fill it 3/4 way full of water, and put some bird seed in there, the bird seed will float. And you put it like on next to one of these little rocks that come out, so they can crawl out and get on it. They'll jump into that seed because they think it's a bucket of seed. I've caught a lot of mouse that way. Mice, I guess I should say. Alright, so I'm going to go start changing out some cameras, moving a couple around. I'm going to add one way down on the back side of the property where I had my buddy widen everything. So I'm going to put a camera down there on one of the long stretches and see if there's any deer going back and forth between our property and that big cut they just made. It's like a 50-acre cut behind us, and that's probably already growing new stuff on it because that was done pretty early this year. Actually, it might have been done last winter. So so there's a little strip of woods between that, and I got a stand down there where my road goes by, my old woods road, and I think the deer and moose might be using that. So I'm going to put a camera down there, and then I'm going to move a couple around. I bought a couple cameras on the Amazon Prime Day, and then I went back and bought another one. So I don't know if I bought 3 or 4, to be honest with you, but I received 2 of them. I got those with me today. And if my wife and I come up next weekend, I'll bring the other ones. Then the next weekend is hunting season. So anyway, let's go do some chores. Yeah, my first 3, well 2, one I can't tell, yeah, 3 cameras are low on voltage, so. Yeah, this is interesting. This camera's on the ground. See, the strap broke, is rotten. All because something was sniffing it and lapping it. They say the deer freak out about these cameras, but oh yeah, this rotted and freaking fell apart. But they shit. They come right up, nudge them with their nose, and sniff them and lap them all the time. The does do. Well, I've had a couple small bucks do it too. All right, well I got to change this out. I'll have to put one of the new ones here. I wasn't planning on it, but until I get this cleaned up. I love these little card things I have. I painted them green and red. Red is to stop and don't use. That means they're full. Green means go, you can use them. Where's my alarms? These are the new cards I'm getting. 32 and they're 120 MBs. Whatever the hell that means. But my video guide told me to get 80 and above, so I'm gonna try a bunch of these. Those scan discs always work for me. Alright, I'm gonna put this on. Hopefully I got some pictures from this other guy. This is my test plot here. I've been mowing the outside and leaving the inside unmowed to see what gets more usage. And I don't know, I guess probably they're in the middle of more, but they still use the outside. So anyway, let me put this on. I wish this thing wasn't so loud. It's kind of hard to sneak up on something. I'm not sure if I ever have. Alright, I gotta see if I can get this one out of the pond without falling in. It's a struggle where it's wet today. Who knows? But as I've said 100 times, this is one of my favorite spots on the whole property. I love this little pond. again, usually it empties right down. This one stays a lot more full than one up top, but usually we can get in here with some hip boots and clean out some of these reeds and weeds growing and cat nines, but it's not too bad this year anyway. Alright, let's change her out. I've mowed this a couple times and all this grass was down in here. There's a few big clumps, but most of it's gone. The clover took over. And that weird shit back there didn't grow back last time I mowed it. So, but yeah, this looks good. Of course, the camera's looking at the water, so if anyone's behind it feeding, we won't get it. But generally, it walks through here. But I have struggled so hard trying to take pictures in here. Now that guy cleared this out, I might try to put one on that stump over there. Actually, that'd be a good spot. Geez, maybe I should take that other pond and try that. I think I will. So I actually opted for this tree. I've got to have some tools with me. So this tree right here looks at the pond and up the road a little bit. So that stump over there got the road but not the pond. So we'll see what happens. Having the sides of these roads cleared left a lot of good opportunities for new spots for trail cameras. Like this right here, I could put one on this little cedar tree right here. That'd be a nice shot of moose coming up through here. I don't know how many deer come up through here, but I know the moose do. And of course the shooting blinds right there. Better put this thing in 4-wheel drive. Holy crap. Got some traffic out of there. Geez, for a minute I didn't see my camera. There's an old road right there that goes behind the blind. Sometimes the deer use that instead of the area we have cut for them that they're supposed to use. They don't always follow direction. Film my bracing here for a bit. There's a guy online asking about how folks did the bracing. Alright, that's good. It's one of my favorite spots right here. I can't believe I got bear in here, and coyotes, deer, rabbits, and everything else, but not got a moose through here. I don't understand it. Stretch of road where I'd like to put a new camera. I had one up on top where my shooting blind is, well, stand, but I want to get a run. You see through the woods there, they just cleared a 50-acre lot all the way through here. So I've got what, 50 yards of tree line and this road between here and that opening. I think I'm gonna put on that birch tree right up there. So anyway, they always say the deer walk around these fields in these little patches of woods. So I'm gonna find out if they use this road to go up through here. My blind is right up there. It's not a blind, it's a stand. this stretch here. This is a good stretch too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. That's kind of low down there. Get them coming up out of there, up onto this ridge maybe. I think that's what I'm gonna try. Alrighty, we'll head up to Katahdin View. That's the last card. Then we got a couple in the yard, right by the camp. We'll go have some late breakfast. Well, maybe not. I've been snacking all morning on leftovers. The power was out for, well, till 11:15 this morning. That's the road that goes back to the small pond down in the woods. And that's you see my shooting stand in there. You can see it looks out onto here now. I'm sure you can up there, you can see right out over into the field, into the chopping. I haven't been up in there yet, but alright. So we'll head up to the pad view. Well, so you can't see them in the camera. I just come up that hill and there's 4 or 5 turkeys right at the beginning of the road here. They look like one great big black mass. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. It's like I'd like to see a moose when I'm riding, but I don't want to surprise it either. Alright. Head up to Katahdin View. No Katahdin. A few little bit of color left, not too much, but this here is a never-ending project that we're never going to finish, unfortunately. Alright, let's try to change this card out, get back to the camp. This view that my buddy cut out for us is just incredible. Basically from there over, we couldn't see. Couldn't see any of that. Actually, it's over there further actually. Cut out a couple more here. We got 2 or 3 little ones there I want to cut out, but wow, I can't believe the view of that swamp down there. If we ever get this done, you can sit in your bedroom with binoculars and check out all kinds of things probably. Now we can see another bulldoze mountain with windmills on it. I guess that's what green means today. Green used to be saving the trees. Now green means bulldozing everything. Yeah. But anyway, let's get the gator back to the camp. Alright, we'll get these last 2 cards and get into the camp. I got 1 stick of wood in the fire just to keep it a little toasty. I'm gonna take a shower and shave and probably have brunch. Look at my cards and probably sneak off to a couple buddies' houses this afternoon once the women start showing up. After it stops raining this afternoon, maybe I'll start a little fire if I can get one going. Alright, back at camp. The boys enjoying his R&R at camp. Unfortunately, one of the girls will be bringing their dog, and it's crazy and annoying. So Oscar and I will have to get lost probably for the biggest part of the days. If he only knew what was coming. I'm glad he's enjoying himself. Well, good morning. It's Saturday. All the girls are inside yapping and going it, so the boy and I can take a little walk around the loop here. 7 o'clock Saturday morning. There's already been 2 vehicles gone by. We love it up here, but boy, it's not like it used to be. They've literally cut and put in a subdivision of campers down back practically. But I don't blame people. They're up here for the same reason we are, but the problem is, like everything else, you turn this into someplace else. But all the bitching aside, thank God that's where we live still. For now, anyway. Beautiful morning. Hope it dries up quick, because I got to mow and do a little bit of bush hogging. I want to get the trailer on the trailer. I want to get the bush hogged and the tractor on the trailer today, so I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. We come out, there's a bunch of turkeys here in the yard, but we drove them off. It used to be rare to see a turkey up here. Now there's 25, 30 to a bunch running around. Alright, Ansem? Oh, good boy. Alright, we're going to take a little walk. Have my half and half coffee. Well, I'm out with my buddy, Edwards, driving some logging roads. See if he can get a grouse for lunch. Boy, coming across some beautiful areas out here. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. Would love to come across a moose or something, but I don't have much luck at that. Beaver been busy. This thing's deep. Some of the trees up there along the road are 2 or 3 feet down in the water, so beavers have it built up quite a bit. Kind of excited. He knows all these roads out in the middle of nowhere. We used to ride them a little bit, but not much anymore. We're only up here for a couple days at a time, so really don't have time. So with the wife's girl party going on, it's working good for me to get out and about. Any more relaxing sound than that?
Oh, you got it.
Huge!
There you go. You said I never see anything with you in the truck.
Now I can't see it. Where the hell is it?
Easy.
Look at this boy. He is huge. Look at the antlers on this thing.
Watch, I'm gonna get out and claw. I bet I can get him to come to me. Watch this.
Oh, sorry, I swore. This guy is a monster. Well, close to a monster. Oh, sorry, I'm excited. My buddy's calling. Look at that boy. That got his attention.
Watch this.
Boy, what a body on him. Holy crap. If he charges, I'm locking the door. Wow. He's still got a brush in his mouth. Of those that you don't know, he uses a chainsaw for a paddle to hit the bushes. Like he wants to tussle with this guy over a cow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holy crikey. So he'll go in the woods and he'll come back on the back side of him. Look how fast he disappeared in the woods. So he's going to come in around the back side. Where'd he go? There's a cow in behind him. I saw her standing there, but I wasn't sure. She's on the other side of the road. I don't know if you can see her, but the sun's right in her eyes. See, that's the cow. That bull is huge, and he's right there and just disappeared, literally. Yeah, sorry about the video, I'm just trying to get it. Where the hell did he go? How can he just disappear like that?
They usually don't. They usually come right at me.
I think he's coming around the back side of you.
Might be.
Did he lay down? Trying to get him back out. You can hear him in there.
Whoa.
He's in there walking around, his shit snapping and cracking. I just got done telling my buddy that I'm the unluckiest guy in the world, so he wouldn't see anything today. Not 2 minutes ago.
Whoa. Whoa.
Out on the logging roads, come across this marsh out in the middle of nowhere. Gorgeous. Not a sound. Turned out to be a beautiful afternoon. Thank goodness I have loud outdoor chores to do on this ladies' weekend. Can't hear any of the yapping. At least we'll have a nice afternoon. Alright, let's move. Alright, one more bush hog with a little yan mine. And that will be it for the season. Get her down. I should go cross there. I've never gone cross there. Good idea. Alrighty, she's on the trail and strapped down. That was a little bit of a chore figuring that out. But the fit is perfect with like 4 inches to spare. So awesome. Alright, so I gotta go down and get the tarp. Of course it's gonna be wet because it's raining again. Ugh, never stops raining, ever. But anyway, she's ready to roll. So I got that project done. I'll get all these women out of here tomorrow so we can clean up and get out of here. Nice sunset even though it's raining. Well, good morning. It's Harley from Old North. Another weekend down, another girls' weekend down. We survived it. P-Lady's woodpecker hollering in the background. Yeah, so it's Sunday. We're heading home. And like most trips up here, the day we leave is always the nicest one. But I had a good weekend. Wife and the girls had fun. I got to hang out with Edwards for a day. That was cool. Had an exciting adventure. Had some good grub. Good conversation. So I guess that's about it. We're going to get loaded up and relax a minute and head south. God bless America, folks. Enjoy the outdoors. All right, Anson? Dang right.